Good morning. Welcome into HealthWise, the TV show, and I'm your host, Ralph Hipp. You know, one of the trends of retirement living in 2018 is more toward individualized care, and with that in mind, Aldersgate Village on the south side of Topeka is in the process of adding a new Home Plus option to its campus, with the new building right now under construction. Renessa Lolley is their Director of Sales and Marketing for Aldersgate, and with the community, got a lot going on, lots of information about the trends. Renessa, how are you?
I'm good.
Great to have you here. Well, the Home Plus model of senior living, what is it? Tell me more about it.
Home Plus is a new level of care that we are offering at Aldersgate. It is licensed assisted living, so it's a little bit more home-like setting. We're really excited to bring it to our campus. It is 12 beds is what ours will be. They're licensed 12 beds is the largest for a Home Plus. So they're more like a home-like setting in an actual home versus more institutionalized for other levels of care.
So they'd feel more comfortable being there.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. And why did Aldersgate Village make the decision to go into this Home Plus trend?
Well, I think the biggest reason that we decided to do that was to try to bridge the gaps from assisted living to long-term care, but also provide that in a home-like setting. I think the trend in healthcare has really been more for people to want to stay in their home, and this gives them that option, but also to have the specialized care available to them.
And are there some other ways, Renessa, you can tell me, how is this different from the care that a lot of people already get at Aldersgate Village if they're not in the Home Plus category?
Sure. Well, the difference is that there is licensed care there in the home with them, and it really is a way to create a great bond between the people providing the care and the residents there. They will have an individualized bedroom, bathroom, but common areas of living, outdoor space, kitchen, all of that, sitting down in a home-like setting meal rather than going to a dining room.
Yeah. We have some beautiful artist renderings we want to show our friends at home. So ground has already been broken on the southern part of the campus.
That's correct.
And we'll get into some other things as they look at this, but so there are 12 beds in one residence, and how many residences are there? How is it structured and set up, Renessa?
It would be structured in a way that the 12 rooms around the outside of that home, with the common areas being the living space, the living room, the kitchen, dining room, that sort of thing, around in the middle of the home. So it will be much like you would find in a home you or I would live in.
Which they are going to love that.
They will.
Can you give me the timeline for construction? The first one is being built, or where are we on the whole scale of things?
Well, at this point, we're just looking at the one building with 12 beds, and it is under construction. We're hoping to have completion this fall, which is very exciting for us. And so we're seeing ground has already started being moved, and we're looking forward to seeing that go up.
Right. What's been the mood as you are seeing it, this dream of Home Plus? You're seeing it happen, and the mood among you and the employees over there, but well, we're going into a whole new phase of what we do here.
I think it's exciting because we're trying to stay up with what the demands of the public want. They want that home-like setting, and so it's exciting for the employees, but it's also been really exciting for the residents, because I think it's maybe not as scary as thinking of moving to assisted living, because it's still going to be more like a home. And so that's exciting for them. We've had a lot of great buzz, a lot of great feedback from the residents as well.
When the families see Home Plus coming out of the ground over there at Aldersgate Village on Asbury Drive, what are they thinking? What is this, and is this right for us? What should they be considering if they might be looking at Home Plus?
Well, Home Plus it's a little bit quieter setting, but it's also designed maybe for couples that want to stay together, that really need a little bit two different levels of care, but they want to stay together, and so that may be an opportunity for them to be able to stay together and be at two different levels of care and continue to be in a home-like setting.
So that's great for a couple, and I'll put it both ways, Renessa. How would a couple or an individual know, well, this is great, this is not for me, or this is a totally good fit for me? What things should they be thinking about?
I think that everybody's case is a little bit different, and I mean, we would be happy once it's up and constructed to tour people through it. I mean, it is a licensed assisted living, so those people that need that care, that really don't like a bigger feel. They want it to be a little bit smaller and have a little bit more staff connection. I think that's a great fit for those that really maybe need a little bit more care than what independent living would provide.
What should we think about in terms of the care they need, or if they can go it on their own? Like, I'm not really in need of a lot of care right now. Is it still good for them?
I would say it's more for people that need assistance with medications and meals, maybe bathing, dressing. Those types of services is what would be really catered towards.
And for the ones who are medically or financially, they're doing well, they would benefit from the regular services of Aldersgate Village, just to be in the retirement community?
Well, I think that's the great thing is we're one of the first in the region to add this to our campus life. So we still have all the expertise of all of the leadership team, but the individualized care.
That's great. And how can they find out more about it? So we're talking about Home Plus Senior Living at Aldersgate Village, the Life Plan Community, 7220 Southwest Asbury Drive on the south side of Topeka. And Renessa, there's the website and there's the phone number. More about if they get in touch with you, like who would they talk with and where should they go?
They're going to talk with me. So I'd be happy to have anybody call, and I will be happy to visit with them. And once we have the building, I'd be happy to give tours as well.
Give tours. I hope you're doing tours for several couples at one time. 478-9440 when you hear Renessa Lolley's voice, as we've heard right here. Renessa, thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Always fantastic to see you.
Glad to be back.
Well, HealthWise also hosts our monthly senior suppers at Stormont Vail Hospital on the second Monday of the month, all through November. You're invited. It's at 5:15 for $5, followed by a great speaker on a health and wellness topic of interest. The number to call for that to be in the senior supper is 354-5225, that Health Connections number you know so well, 354-5225 to save a spot for the HealthWise senior suppers. Well, next up on the show, don't go anywhere. We're just getting you warmed up. Right now we have our HealthWise TV exercise segment. We've got some fun, it's invigorating, fairly low impact exercises for you, so get your chair and get ready. And be sure to consult your doctor before you start this or any exercise program. I'll see you soon.